Everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing fantastically well. So it's Sunday, time to review the week and look at my overall performance score. Since last week I've done a spreadsheet where I've actually quantitatively analysed how I've actually performed on each of the accounts I'm working on. As you can see, there's quite a lot of accounts I'm going through, whether it's funded accounts, challenge accounts, or my own personal accounts. Now what I've done is done a weighting for all of these, and my priorities for last week was to work on my FTMO $200,000 challenge account, also work on my IG spread betting account, as well as the Darwin X. The other accounts are still usable, but the weighting is a lot lower, so if I get a percentage return on those, it won't show as a bigger score. Now, ultimately, I'm looking to gain 1% on every single account, because I wasn't trading my Blue Guardian account or my FTMO funded account. That equated for effectively 10 points I could not have got, so I actually wanted to overperform in the rest of them. Now, the one account that did let me down this week was my free trade account, which essentially is my stocks and shares. I had a position on Vodafone, and it was actually doing very well. It was actually coming up to the ex-dividend date. And if you know anything about shares, what happens on the ex-dividend date, effectively, when you get that payout, they take the amount actually almost off the stock price. So there's a bit of selling on that particular day because Vodafone has a good payout. Ultimately, in a few months' time, when actually the dividend payout comes in, that will actually be reflected back into the account and it will go up by a significant amount. So although it's a negative, I'm not too worried about that one. On my FTMO challenge account, that was the main focus this week. I actually did very well to start with, but unfortunately on Thursday I got a bit of a mess, a bit of a pickle, and I managed to take where I was at a 2% profit and ended up at a 1% loss on that day. But working on Friday with the big sell-off on gold, managed to get into a few good trades, turned that around and actually ended the week in profit. Not as good as I could have been, but from where I was on Thursday, I was significantly better off, and for me, it's showing progress moving forward. I can actually trade these accounts and show good profits. My IG account, same thing, nothing too dramatic there, got over a 1%, which again, I'm still pleased with, and that was real money in my real account. So if I want to take it out, I can do. It's not worrying about any profit splits. That'll just compound over the next few weeks and months and grow and grow. And Darwin X, I'm still working through that as a challenge to try and get some level of funding with the actual account I'm on, which is my own live money. I don't know how you actually get to that next level. I've got to do 15 days to start with, so by next week I will have completed that. And we're seeing some of the metrics actually come on a dashboard, which are quite useful to see, but ultimately I need to complete where I am now to be able to get the actual payout. OFP did a couple of trades on that this week and did make some profits, so next week I'm looking forward to my profit split, which will be nice. I think it's going to be around about $1,400 in my favour. So again, I will share that one when actually the money comes in, and I'll actually show all the receipts as well, just to prove that it does actually work. Still loads of things I'm working on my trading, trying to get the entries right, trying to get the timing right and the risk management. But each week I am improving, and by the performance score I can see that I can monitor the metrics and see how weeks I've been overall, rather than for me personally trawling through, let's say, so many different accounts, exporting all of the trade setups, or spending a lot of time at the end of each day going through every single analysis. But breaking it down by the weighting and by the percentage score, that for me gives a good indication of where I'm at. And yes, it'll be nice to get some great percentages, but who knows, that may come in the next few weeks. Big focus for next week is really trying to get the FTMO account back out of that almost 5% drawdown at the moment, get it back to hopefully somewhere close to 2%, so then I can then start towards the end of June and into July, really pushing forward and getting that phase one passed. So again, not the most exciting of the week, but again, that is trading. The more we can make it systematic, routine, and be able to calculate where we've made our mistakes, that makes us better traders overall. So I really do appreciate everyone's support who watches these videos and comments as well. And it's always great to engage people either chatting on Instagram or in the Telegram group. So come say hi, it's always great to connect with traders. So thanks for watching, I'll catch you again very soon. Cheers.